Hey there, Seatonians. My name is Apollo, and welcome to the volleyball season preview. We're here in McKenna Gym, and joining me here is Coach Richard Hall. Richard, how are you doing today?
I'm great, thanks, Apollo.
I have a couple questions for you today. First off, this is going to be your 40th season working as coach for the Seton Hill volleyball team. I mean, what a display of loyalty that is, you know? What does that mean to you that you've contributed to this team for so long?
Seton Hill is a great place to work, and the athletic program has just grown by leaps and bounds in the time that I've been here. So it's a really nice place to come and work, and I have my footprint on the volleyball program for all those years. So it's pretty exciting to continue to come back and see it grow and grow and get better and better.
Absolutely. I mean, I would expect someone like you to see a lot of change and growth within the program and a lot of, development. So, I mean, props to you for that. Turning the page a little bit. So you guys went to Ocean City for an event there. Tell me about the experiences that you guys had there, the insight that you've gained, and what you guys, I guess, walked away with from that experience.
Well, Ocean City is through necessity because at that point we don't have a gym here at Seton Hill for that week. However, it is a tremendous chance for the girls to get to know each other as well as practice and play against some competition that we won't see this year. So it's as much of a team bonding situation as it is them playing. But we had a couple good scrimmages down there, and we had it's good for them because they have a team female coach that stays with them in a house, and they all live in the same house for that full week. So they get to know each other. It's a good team bonding situation with a lot of good time to play and practice.
Yeah, absolutely. It sounds like a great time for them to just connect with each other, which is going to greatly help them for this upcoming season. So that I'm glad that you guys are able to experience that. It seems like it really helped you guys out in that department.
So yeah, they really like it, and obviously it's a long van trip, 15-passenger van with 13 in each van. So it's we're pretty cramped on the way down for 5 and 6 hours, but they seem to think it's worth it.
Yeah, that it does seem like a bit of a trip, but yeah, like you said, I'm glad that it was worth it for you guys and for them. So, one more thing for you. The PSAC polls just came out for the rankings of the volleyball teams, and they had ranked Seton Hill as number 6. So, what are you looking forward to doing to sort of prove that ranking wrong?
Well, yeah, we're 6 out of 8, and they are preseason rankings. I know all the other coaches. Most of the coaches know each other. I think it's a fair ranking because we had started 4 freshmen last year. We're starting 3 to 4 freshmen this year. Sophomores this year. So they have a year more experience. I think that they're going to have a lot more time and energy as far as being able to feel comfortable on a court with each other. We won't stand for 6th, I don't think. We're very, I don't say much to the team about that. I'm sure they are aware of it as well as all the coaches are, and we'll try to remedy that situation.
Yeah, it's great to hear this kind of determination, especially for someone who's been doing it for this long, who has had like a good couple of accomplishments under their belt. So it's great to hear this from you, and I hope to see a lot of great things from the team this season.
Well, we're excited, and we appreciate everything you guys do for us and everything that the students and the administration does for us also.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining me here, Richard. I really appreciate your insight and your wisdom today. And thank you all for joining us for this year's season preview. Hey there, Satonians, and welcome to the second segment of the Women's Volleyball Season Preview. My name is Apollo. We're here at McKenna Fitness Center, open to any and all students, and here I am joined by volleyball player Abby.
Hi, I'm Abby. I'm a senior on the volleyball team.
Great to have you here. So I got a couple questions for you here. First of all, I'd like to talk about the trip that you guys took to Ocean City recently. I wanted to know what your experience was like, what you've kind of learned there, and how you've been able to connect with your fellow teammates.
So yeah, basically that whole trip was about team chemistry, and we really learned each other, especially the freshmen. We got 5 new recruits, so we learned like their backstories, and we just kind of connected with our team, and we really connected with on the court also. Not only out, we went to the beach a lot. We had a lot of fun. We went out to dinners, so we connected in that aspect and the volleyball court.
Yeah, I heard that you guys were kind of crammed up in a van for like a good couple hours. It's a very far drive from what I've heard. So I can I can only imagine that would help strengthen your guys' connection with each other to help you guys perform better on and off the field. So I'm glad that you guys are able to have that opportunity for yourselves. One thing that I'd also like to mention is that for the preseason ranks for PSAC, they came out and ranked Seton Hill as 6th. So what have you, I guess, been doing to help change the odds and change things like that ranking to prove them wrong?
So basically our team doesn't look much into the rankings because every year, normally, like maybe the first or second seed's right, but other than that, it's normally not always correct. So we don't really put much stress on that. But basically, we just go out, work hard, and try to defy what they ranked us at. And honestly, we went to a preseason tournament where it was just scrimmaging. It wasn't any points or anything, but we competed really well against Clarion and against IUP, who were some of the top ranked teams in the PSAC.
Right, and I always kind of think about like how a lot of other like sports leagues will rank teams, and a lot of times they can be drastically different from how they actually play out. So I think that it's good that you guys don't let that affect your gameplay and how you the confidence level that you guys have in yourselves. So one more thing for you. As you said, you are a senior now. So what are your goals for this last season for you, and what do you aim to accomplish for yourself and for your team?
This is my senior year, and since I was a freshman, we haven't made playoffs, and so I think this year my goal for myself and for my team is for us to make playoffs. Obviously, PSAC champs is the end goal, but I think we need to focus on first is making the playoffs, because only the top 4 teams from the West make the playoffs. So I think that should be our goal for the season, is to just work our butts off to make playoffs.
Yeah, I think that it's always important to take things one step at a time, and that's what it seems like it's going for you guys. You know, focusing on the one thing, and then once you get there, then focusing on the next thing, then the next thing. So yeah, it's always important to have like a good head on your shoulders in that aspect. So yeah, I really commend you guys for like what you guys have been doing, and the commitment and the dedication in that aspect. So yeah, thank you very much for joining us here. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me.
Of course. Thank you all for joining us for the second segment of Women's Volleyball. Roll Griffs.